Some kind of food for thought. Well, some may not know that Bethlehem Star, the star of Christ, the same star that showed up in the same alignment when Christ was born, showed once again on December 21st, 2020. Now, what type of, excuse the comparison, but here's your sign type thing going on? So, roughly about 2014 is when quite a bit of things have, make that, yeah, roughly about late 2014 to present, been a lot of things have been changing. But around about 2016, it's when certain things came to pass. That, yeah, it said that great day, a sign of the great day coming to be. That the sun would forbear to shine, and the moon would turn to blood, and the stars would no longer be in their original place. So when that came to be, what was once constellations and certain things being in certain places for ships and so on and so forth to navigate, were always in the same spot. Now, they're not always in the same spot anymore. And the sun forbear to shine would be a solar eclipse. But on those days of the solar eclipse, if anybody's ever seen, ever seen a solar eclipse growing up, so on and so forth, the solar eclipse normally would cause the sun to kind of almost dim, like a fluorescent light bulb. It kind of dimmed a little bit and almost kind of a shadowy kind of feeling at that point. But that first solar eclipse, that 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 the that first happened, didn't dim. Instead, the solar eclipse, it brightened. So bright that it was almost like an LED light bulb. It's just bright, clear, pure, like bright light. Like you went from normal light to literally under, if you could put 7 days worth of daylight in once and shine it all at once. Like you're under a magnifying glass. Somebody turned on like the bright light. That's what it was like. A lot of you agree that would be a solar eclipse, and then just a few little while later, well, the moon did turn to blood because it became a harvest moon. That'd be a red moon. Then, when you looked up at the sky, where certain constellations would show up as the world turned and so on and so forth, but they weren't quite in the same spot. Not only did this, as everybody remembers, not only did this happen once, it happened twice, 3 times, and on the fourth, it happened all at once. Then, after all those prophecies happening consecutive, not just once, but multiple times, just so happened every time I decided to read it, it ended up happening. But then, the Star of Bethlehem, like when Christ was born, just so happened I decided to see, do a little bit of research. And it just so happened that when I did the research, and it was like the middle of November, middle of October, found out that it was going to show the alignment was going to happen again on December 21st, 2020. Imagine to my surprise, considering the various amounts of time that people mentioned that it had last happened. But what is the odds that it was going to happen that same December? That was following my initial research to find out. Kind of got me thinking.